So, you are interested in getting to the amazing hobby of FPV drones. However, you do not know how to start. So today, I will show you the proper way to start, as well as how to get from just starting FPV to becoming an experienced pilot with the correct steps. So, this way that I'll tell you today will cost the least bit of money and frustration, but by getting into this hobby, you're basically selling off the above, meaning that it will make you very frustrated at certain times, and it will cost you, I dare say, a good bit of money, but it is the most fun I've ever had in my life, and it's just truly exhilarating. Stay tuned and keep watching. So the first purchase you should get is probably going to be a proper radio. Now this isn't the kind of radio that you'll see in Walmart for 20 bucks, comes with a toy drone. This is an actual radio, 16 channels, it is the real deal. I'll list some in the description below, but it is the perfect first thing to buy because it'll allow you to practice on a simulator flying an invincible quad that no one cares if you crash. So the radio is probably the first thing that I'd buy if I were you. It was the first thing I bought, and I certainly have no regrets getting that first. Buying a simulator next will allow you to put this radio you just bought into great use. A simulator is basically just a computer game ranging anywhere from $5 to $25, so it's not that expensive relatively compared to other AAA games such as Battlefield, which for example is $60. But as long as you just spend 15 to 30 minutes a day, maybe even every other day, just kind of fooling around, getting used to the sticks, to the drone, how acro mode works, you'll be perfect. Just give it a few weeks and you'll be ready to build your first drone. Just like that. Again, you just messing around with the sticks, getting used to flying FPV drones. It is nothing like a DJI drone or any cinematic drone, as I like to call them, that can basically fly themselves. It's just you and the drone. So again, I'd first, after the radio, get a simulator, plug in the simulator, or plug in the radio to the simulator, and just get practice that way. It'll save you a lot of time and money, especially not smashing your drone into bits, and it's overall just fun, although flying in real life's of course even more fun, but still, it's just like playing a video game, except it's not your average video game, so it's still a lot of fun. And the two simulators that I've been using are Freerider and Velocidrone. Freerider is a great beginner's simulator. That's what I personally started on. I totally recommend it just getting started out. But as you get more experienced and you're looking for a more almost realistic simulator, I'd go ahead and switch over to Velocidrone. It's more expensive, but it is more realistic. And if you are looking for information on how to connect your radio to your simulator, if you do decide to get Freerider, I have a video, I'll link it in the description, and it'll explain to you how to get everything set up and how to get everything working. Now you are comfortable flying on the simulator and you're ready to build your first drone. But first, do not spend $500 on your first drone. Also, do not spend $200 on your first drone. The $500 drone is way too expensive for your first drone, as it will be destroyed. The simulator provides you a realistic experience, so you're not destroying your drone on the first flight, but it will get destroyed. You'll crash it plenty of times. It's not going to last very long. But once you do get acquainted with FPV flying and you do become a better pilot, then it would be worth it to invest more money on a good drone that's really fast as well as durable, because you'll be crashing at faster speeds. But do not spend very little on your drone. There's a bad reputation for websites known as Banggood for selling you this really crappy Chinese drone parts. Obviously, if you're on a budget, sure, I guess, get some, but if you can afford better parts, definitely get those, because it'll just, your whole experience would be so much better across the board. Everything from, you won't be nearly as frustrated, because not everything's gonna break on the first flight or on the first crash. And also, it's reliable. You know whenever you plug it up, it's gonna work. So yeah, a good price point's $350. You can get a very nice drone for that price, and it'll be durable and made out of high quality parts. Although they may come from China, they're not crappy China parts. They're actually good stuff. A lot of big drone part manufacturers are based in China, so I totally would not write China off as not having or as having bad parts, because although they do have some knockoffs, some of their parts are amazing. So yeah, that's my tips for building your first drone. If you're new to building drones, you can check out my series on how to build your first drone. It is I'm probably biased, but I think it's a very good series. Each video is probably 10 to 15 minutes. Goes into detail on how to build your drone. But some other channels I would also check out is Joshua Bardwell and Ladrib. They have made hundreds of more videos than I have on troubleshooting and building and everything to do with an FPV drone. Also, at this point, you will also have to buy a pair of goggles. This is how you actually are. This is more like the actual FPV experience of the drones, because you're looking at through the perspective of the drone with the camera. But if you don't have goggles, you're not going to have that experience. So some goggles come with a module, some come without a module. The ones with the module usually run a bit cheaper, but they're not as good. But some of them that come where you have to buy the module separately, they're a bit more expensive. You're looking at $350 to $400, but they are a better goggle and module, and it's better to get a more expensive pair of nice quality goggles and have them last 5 years than have a cheapo pair of goggles with a built-in module that's maybe $100 and it lasts for maybe a year. So that's just my opinion. That's exactly what I've done, is get the nicer pair of goggles, and I've had my original module and my original pair of goggles ever since I first started this hobby, and they're still going strong. So just keep that in mind whenever you're building your first drone. Now that your first drone is built, you need to find a community that will help you grow and learn in this amazing hobby. The best website I think for this is multigp.com. This is the website where all the drone racers get together and form chapters around the country. There's probably an average of 4 or 5 in each state. They get together, they host races, and really, MultiGP is a very, very nice organization. Without MultiGP, I don't think drone racing would be nearly as popular as it was today, because many people would, burn out, think it was boring, because they had no one to fly with. So I'd get on MultiGP, create an account. Again, I'll put a link in the description for the website. Create an account, look around your state, try to find different chapters, and then join chapters join a few races, try to get involved as much as you can. So, yep, just do that, and you'll be well on your way to having the most fun you've ever had in your life. You've signed up for your first race. Now, this is, in my opinion, the most important time. When you first show up, you'll see plenty of people with 5 or 6 drones apiece, but the most important thing is do not become intimidated. Most of the people in this hobby are extremely helpful and nice, and everyone in where I'm from, Louisiana, everyone I've met has been extremely nice. It's been incredible. So whenever you first show up to the race, go around, introduce yourself, get acquainted with everyone, look at their gear, see what they have, show them what you have as well. Just don't hide all your stuff because you think you might look like a noob. Show them your stuff, they can give you their own personal opinion on it, and you can also learn a ton from them. If you have a problem that they don't know, or you don't know what's going on, you can show it to them, they'll help you fix it. Maybe even let you come over to their house, as it has been for me, and just teach you how to fix it, teach you how to build a better drone, a more durable drone, increase the quality of your solder joints, everything like that. And also, whenever you show up, follow your chapter or the other people in your chapter on every social media platform that they have. This could be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything like that. Just show them that you're interested in becoming a part of their community. This will show them that you're serious about the hobby, that you really want to grow your friendships, grow your social group with those people. And generally, if you do show those qualities that you do want to be nice, you are serious about this hobby, they'll be more, in my opinion, they'll be nicer to you, because it's not that they're mean, it's just they know that all their effort and time that they spend talking to you, helping you fix stuff, it's not going to waste, and they're actually helping you. So again, they'll also provide a ton of knowledge about the hobby, and overall it's just one of the most important things is getting to know your community. There you have it, how to get into FPV drones. It is an amazing hobby, but it is not for everyone, however. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.